out what's Connecticut. Give me all the rest.
I wanted to make a quick video on how a DX cluster works. This is one of my favorites. There's many of these on the internet. This is dxfuncluster.com. And what it does is it shows you the call sign of the DX station. That's the person calling CQ, calling for a contact. And then the DXDE, which means DE means I am. And so this person's actually logging it into their logging software, and it's connected to this site. So you can actually see that on 28483, I'm just highlighting it, trying to read it through the camera. Here's 28483 on 10 meters. This guy here in the Netherlands just made a QSO with this guy here in Puerto Rico. So what that does for you is, instead of tuning through the band and finding signals and listening and seeing what's going on, you can actually do what I consider as cheat and look at the DX cluster and then see who's making conversations and QSOs on what frequency, and then go to it. And if you can hear the other station, you can make the contact. I consider it cheating, but it's a normal part of ham radio. I kind of enjoy the old school tuning through the band, and then I hear a distant DX station and I can't hear his call sign, so I've got to listen for a long time and try to pick up his call sign, because in order to make contact on ham radio, you need to exchange call signs and signal reports. So if I can't really hear his call sign, but I see it on the DX cluster, I could say, well, you're 222 here in Texas, and it would be considered a contact. Here's another one I use if I'm going to use it. Sometimes you just want to check out, the propagation or whatever. This one's called DX Cluster, DX for Me. DX for Me is the website, and it's another one. And this one loads itself live too. It's kind of neat to use both sites and go back and forth, because one will pick up something the other hasn't. Depends on the logging software the people are using for their connections. But that's what a DX cluster is. So for example, Whiskey 1 Alpha Whiskey W1AW is on 28560 right now, and he just had a contact, a QSO, with this N4 station. And you can actually, and this is true on the other site, you can actually click on this and it'll take you to his QRZ website, which W1AW, of course, is in Connecticut, but it takes you right to their QRZ page. The other one's the same thing, but you have to click on their call sign, and let's go to this one. This guy's in Cape Verde, so we click on that and it opens up. He's in Cape Verde, which I don't even know where that is. So we're going to look it up here. Wow, it's an island. I'm going to try to get this one. No, I don't have that. Where was this? Cape Verde. 28490. So let's see if we can hear him. So we're going to go to 28490. See if we can hear him. Somebody's off frequency. Norway 5, X-Ray Tango Charlie.
Norway 5, X-Ray Tango Charlie. You are number 82 Alpha, Kilo Alpha 7, Papa November Hotel. Check 83 Wyoming. Go ahead.
Roger, you are 1 Alpha 13, South Texas. Over.
13 South Texas. Let's see, you 1 Alpha, QSL.
QSL 1 Alpha. Roger, affirmative.
Thanks, 73.
73, sir. Good luck.
Good luck. QRZ, Kilo Alpha 7, Papa November Hotel.
See, the problem is that DX station is on 28490, and he's on 28491, so we're getting, that's him right there, hear him? The way this generally works is when somebody's off frequency, like he is, when their voice is higher pitched than it should be, that means they're higher in frequency. So when I hear that, see, he's higher. Now watch what happens when we go higher than he is. Hear how his voice is lower? Whoop, 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 whoop. Hear it? So you move down in frequency.
Alpha 7, Papa November Hotel, check 80.
That's something that any DXer needs to understand, because it more quickly helps you locate a station when they're off frequency. But what I was going to say is, the problem is this guy that we want to make the contact with in Cape Verde, he's on 28,490, and when we drop down to 28,490, we're hearing the splatter from the station up 1 kc. They call that splatter. He's splattering his signal down a kc. He's probably, if we check, he's probably down 2 kc. He's basically splattering down 2.5 kcs and probably up 2.5 kc. So that's going to make making that contact with that station we want on 28,490 difficult. So, it's not going to, that's one of those contacts we're not going to make right now. So, we could pick out another one. But that's what a DX cluster does. And I do have several of them. Some days, I do. I'll look at it. Like, here's an interesting one. This guy here is in, we're going to click his QRZ page. He's in Angola, which I don't know where that is. And it's not coming up on the detail either, but what I'll do is copy and paste his QTH into Google, and we'll get it that way. Find out where that is. I don't know where Angola is. I'm not a geographer. I've learned a lot about geography from ham radio. There's just places, you don't know about. Somebody else may say, hey, I go on vacation there. Okay, he's way down here in Africa. I should have known that. And let's go check the map. I'm pretty sure I don't have that one. Nope, I've got Nambia, but I don't have Angola. So that'd be a good DX contact to make. Again, I consider this cheating. It's not really, though. Not according to ham radio. Now we got to find him again. Where was he? Which cluster did we have him on? I think he was over here. He's right here. We already looked up his page. We need to find out what the frequency. He's on 28,485. Let's see if we can find him. That'd be a good contact. I could tell right now we're not going to. You got a carrier tone. Hear it? Hear that hum? And you got a station splattering. I can hear him down there. Hear him? And here, watch. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make that contact. Not right now. See, what I would do if I really want to make that contact is I'll stay on this frequency for half hour, hours. Propagation changes, dramatically over the course of time. So if you just stay on this frequency and he's still working it, 10 minutes from now he can come in fine, and 10 minutes later he's gone. So, that's the nature of propagation. But I just wanted to do a video on the DX cluster and how it worked. This is my new Vibroplex. I'm going to go down to the CW area, but I'm not going to transmit. This is my new Vibroplex CW paddle watch I can call CQ. Now I'm going to say I am, and then I'm going to give my call sign. Oh, I screwed it up. My call sign again. Screwed it up again. I haven't been practicing the last couple of days. I've been practicing listening, copying CQ rather than sending, so I'm a little rusty. But here's the call sign a third time. That's it. That's my new Vibroplex Iambic Keyer Deluxe. This one's got the jeweled movements in it. It costs a little more money, but it's definitely worth it because you're going to have it forever. But here's the CQ again. am. Now my call sign. Oh, we did it perfect that time. We're clear.